there's quite literally no one asking me to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So today's video is going to be a little different because I'm going to be presenting some of my work at a scientific conference in California. And I thought it would be fun to do a little travel vlog, maybe like some reading as well. I don't know how much reading I'm going to realistically be able to get done, but I have, long flights and I'm going to try and read and update you guys as I go. I'm going to try to include as much sciencey stuff as I can as well, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to record in there because obviously people's data are pretty private, but if I could maybe just get like a shot of my poster at least or something, maybe I'll try to include that if I can. But otherwise, yeah, I think me and my lab are just going to be going to the conference. We have like built-in free time each day because it's a 7-day conference, so it's pretty long. I'll take you guys along for the ride, and I'm sure we'll hit up the beach and go to the ocean a bunch because I am from a landlocked state, so the ocean is a novelty to me. I will take you guys along and update you guys on my reading as I go. Okay, roll the footage. Roll the footage. You'll be wondering, Sam, if you've known about this conference for months, then why did you procrastinate on packing? And to that I say, I don't know. And I regret it every time, so why do I do it every time? Got my swimsuit packed at least, because I know that the freaking hotel has a pool, so that tells you where my priorities are. Okay, I finally narrowed down what books I'm taking on my trip, which, yes, you may be wondering why I'm taking 5 books on a week-long trip, but I just couldn't decide, and I don't know what mood I'll be in, so, yeah, I'm bringing 5, and we'll see what I actually read. So it is Saturday. It's the first day of the conference, and I realized when I got here just now that I forgot to bring my tripod and my mic, so I'm a professional vlogger. We're just gonna do what we can. So yes, I have to go register for the conference in 13 minutes, but I thought with this time I could update you guys on where my reading has been so far. But I guess a little story time before I get into my book update. We flew into LA and it has just been a freaking joy. I've only visited LA one other time and it was like not as enjoyable. Sorry, LA people. But I didn't really like it as much. But this time around, it's a lot of fun. And we took a pretty scenic route, like just drove along the coast to get to where the conference is. And we stopped at this really cute, like seafood shack along the way. And it had like an ocean view and it was a really motley crew. It was like a biker gang, and then like these hipsters, and then like a family with young children, and then just like bro dudes with their dogs. And then it was like me and my lab mates. So it was a motley crew, but it was just like, you know, we were all coming together over calamari and the ocean views. It was beautiful. So yesterday was obviously my travel day, and I had some delayed flights, so that while it at the time did kind of suck, it allowed me enough time to finish the Doloriad by Missouri Williams. And this is one that I had started, I think at the end of February. It took me a long time to get through it because it just really wasn't grabbing me, and definitely literary horror. So I've talked about this a couple times, but for those of you who haven't heard of this book, it's about a group of survivors who have survived after an environmental catastrophe to a point where the earth is just dead and humanity can't survive anymore. And this group of survivors have clung to survival by resorting to incest to repopulate humanity. But obviously children born of incestuous relationships are not really, you know, genetically built to last. So yeah, it's a pretty small little group of survivors. They're all pretty messed up in their own ways. And I think this was fine, but I just wasn't really wowed by any of it. And I didn't feel particularly moved by any of the writing, and I don't think it's bad or anything. I just really think that it just didn't really do much for me, and it sort of just left me wanting at the end. And I kind of just was like, as I was reading it, I was like, I wanted to finish it just to get it over with. And you know, it is pretty short. It's only 224 pages, so it is a quick read. So I think if you're curious about it, you could give it a try, but I don't know, this is one that I bought like brand new, like when I heard it was coming out, and I'll honestly probably just like resell it to the bookstore because it's just, yeah, it just really wasn't for me. It was quick and pretty forgettable to me. So I'm sure I'll marinate on it a little more, and then, you know, when I talk about it in my March wrap up, I might have some more things to articulate. But so far, the Doloriad was not that great for me. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. And then what I started right after that, because I am a scholar, and I felt like really smug on the plane. I was like, I finished my first book, now I can go on to my second book. So I was like, I bet this person sitting next to me thinks I'm just like such a scholar, which, God, yeah, that's just, I sound like I'm a freaking, yeah, I suck. But I started The Runes by Scott Smith. And it's a really ugly version because I got this from the library. I actually hadn't known this was a book. This is a movie from like the early to mid 2000s, maybe like mid to late 2000s, about a group of friends who go to like these Mayan ruins when they're on a trip to Mexico. And, you know, horror ensues. I don't want to give away too much if you've never seen the movie, because the movie is actually to this day still really good, I think. And it's just a lot of really great body horror and, you know, psychological. It's not the type of like ancient horror that you would think of when you think of like archaeological digs and stuff like that. So I think that's all I'm gonna say, because it is a good movie, so if you want to see it. So I'm really excited to read the book because I've heard good things about the book, and so far it's definitely like very readable. I'm like 25 pages in, and I love that it just like got right into it. They just made it to the dig site, or like the ancient ruins. They didn't really waste any time like dinking around. It's like we're going to the place and the horror is gonna happen. So really excited about this one. I'll update you as I read more. I'm gonna go check in. First I gotta change out of my Haikyuu t-shirt, maybe brush my hair and my teeth, and then go check in for registration or whatever, register for the conference. Bye for now.
So now Sam needs to do everything wrong.
Sam was somewhere doing a postdoc, and then she brought the model with her to Purdue.
Hi, it's the end of the second day of the conference, and I'm really tired, and I forgot to give a reading update today. I'm still reading The Ruins, really liking it, but I haven't really had a lot of time to read because there's talks and basically like stuff scheduled from like 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and we have like a few hour break in the afternoon, but we went to the beach and probably saw some footage, some B-roll from the beach, and it was pretty cold. It was like 65 and really windy, but we really wanted to go in the ocean, so we jumped in the ocean and it was freezing, but it was awesome. So now I'm really tired and I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey. It is day 3 of the conference, and I am already pretty tired. Social battery is pretty low, but I am trying to use the breaks to recharge a little bit. I'm hoping to get some reading done. I'm gonna read for a little bit now, and then we have dinner at 6. But the science has been good. You're not allowed to take pictures or videos because, you know, the scientists are supposed to be showing unpublished cutting edge data. So yeah, just in the spirit of like, you know, you don't want your data to get stolen or, you know, your project to get stolen. So in the spirit of just like sharing and, you know, wanting to have those scientific conversations in a safe place, yeah, I can't record in there. So yeah, there's not gonna be a lot of B-roll of science stuff. Sorry if that's what you're interested in, but this is a really great conference. I'm learning a lot. It's nice to have something like this that's kind of reminding me of why I love science and reminding me how much I love science and kind of busting me out of those 5th year PhD student blues a little bit. So getting a lot of ideas, networking with a lot of people. So I'm just trying to take it day by day, learn what I can, try and communicate my science to as many people as I can, go from there. I present my poster tomorrow. Looking forward to that. But yeah, for now I'm gonna read more of The Ruins, and then I'm gonna go to dinner and go to some more talks. It's cold and rainy here, so it's a great day to snuggle up in my hotel room bed and read. Bye for now. Yo, it is the 3rd day of the conference, or the 4th day for me. It's the 4th day of the conference, and it's our break, 3-hour afternoon break, so we are going back to the beach. I'm bringing The Ruins with me so I can get some reading in. I'm really not very far. I'm only like that far in, so I want to try and make more progress on this so I can finally give you guys an actual update instead of just saying I'm still reading The Ruins. But yeah, conference is going really well. My poster presentation is in a few hours, so gonna go to the beach, relax, unwind, listen to the ocean, read about some students in Mexico getting their lives threatened at some ruins. And then I'm gonna come back and do my presentation. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna include the audio.
Sam's like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine, I'll just do it again.
I'm back from California. So it's been a couple days and I realized I've been really trash at updating you guys on my reading progress in general. So this vlog ended up being more about the travel and going to the beach and getting boba, but that's fine. I wish I could have shared more science content with you guys, but like I said, the conference had a really strict no photos, no videos rule, and I of course wanted to follow that rule. Yeah, but I met a lot of really cool scientists and got a lot of really cool ideas for my project and got sunburnt, chapped lips, my nose is peeling, but it's great. And yeah, I ended up finishing the ruins, which I don't know why it surprised me so much how much I ended up liking it. I watched the movie then immediately after finishing the book, and the movie still is really good. Like the gore and the practical effects and like the prosthetics are really, really solid. And I think it's from like 2008, so it's an old movie. So anyway, I don't know why I was so surprised when I really liked the book too, because I really love the movie. So yeah, I will chat more about my thoughts on it, specifically in my April wrap-up video. But for now, I'll leave you with, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. And yeah, thanks for watching. And next time I'll try to do better with the reading updates. But I don't know, maybe you just wanted to see some travel vids as well. So either way, thanks for watching. And I'm gonna go to work now. Bye.